Good evening, everybody. I hope you are well and enjoying this lovely sunshine out there. I'm Richard here, the producer of SBTV, and I'm here to offer you some very dodgy readings, and I will repeat this throughout the night. Please read the description. I'm not a professional reader. I do this purely as a bit of fun, and I just pick people randomly. So please like and share. I am using the Oracle of the Unicorn cards. As you can see, they're done by Cordelia Francisco Brabs. And also I use the Angel Wisdom cards, which I pull. I don't know anything about tarot cards or anything like that. I just look at the illustrations, read the comments, and I make my own choice and things like that. I think that's how it works. I don't know. But yeah, so please say hi. Please say thanks very much, Richard. You're our star and whatever. Creep, in other words, if you want to read in creep. But no, share. Because, and don't forget the little love hearts as well, because Facebook recognises the love hearts. And what they do with that, once loads more people put the love hearts up, they then recognise it and put our number up on the list for people to find us. That's how it works. And obviously sharing as well, because we don't share, because the reason is that then we can't be accused of doing anything naughty, because Facebook, if you remember rightly, did block us for 5 months for doing that. So I will be doing some hellos in a minute, so please don't forget hello. I do keep an eye on the shares, by the way, so then I know who's been sharing, so I can see who are the good little boys and girls. And as per usual, if you are a reader, you can come on if you want and say hello and be a part of this tonight, because I'm nice like that. But don't tell anybody I'm nice, because everybody says I'm horrible. They spread rumours about me and lies about me, investigate and all this other stuff, which is not nice to do. So got to make sure they're okay, and I'm making them giving them something to talk about. There we go, because I am important. I'm just joking, everybody. I'm just having a bit of a giggle. You should know me by now if you are a regular. I try to have a laugh and a giggle, and because that's what I think life is about, is having fun. Don't take grudge. Lots of misunderstandings. People don't communicate or understand, and it's all about the art of communication, and that's what spiritualism is, isn't it? Communicating with your loved ones and stuff like that. So let's have a quick look to see who is on the chat. If I do miss your name, it's obviously we get lots of comments coming through and I can't see and say hello to everybody. I can see Lisa Wilkinson is on Shoha. I believe I've pronounced that right. Sarah is here as well. Joanne Lewis is here. Regan King is here. Amora Rose is also on the channel as well. Who else have we got? Lisa. Hi, Lisa. Good to you. Hi to Wendy, to Lynn Taylor. Sarah is here as well. B, I see B is on here. Amanda, Jan Jeffrey, hope you're doing well, Jan. Who else we got? Julian is here. Hi, Julie. Hi to Ali, to Fiona, to Cindy, to Marissa, to Jade, to Natalie. Maggie's here. Hi, Maggie. To Arlene is also here. Who else we got? Sue. It's Sue from Lewisham. Hi, Sue. Hope you're doing well. Kath is in the house. Mary Butcher. Oh, don't forget, if you want to send this, tag a friend in to come in as well, because that does help us as well. Who else we got? I can see we got Amanda in here. Diane's in here. Carla. Hi, Carla. How you doing? Presh, how you doing? Nice to see that you're on. Sue, anything for me, she says. I don't know. What do you want, Sue? Cup of tea, goldfish. I don't know. Don't know what you want. Happy Tuesday to Jodie. Hi, Jodie. As a lot of you know, it should have been Jane Morton here tonight, the lovely Jane, but she's got her weeks messed up, bless her, and she's got her grandchildren. And those who know me, family and friends do come first. So I said to her, don't worry about it. Have a night off. Come back on the 19th and I'll do this, because obviously her grandchildren are far more important than an online channel, in my view. Anyway, so yeah. Wendy wants a dodgy reading, she said. Am I blocked, or can you see my shares and messages? No, we can see you, Regan. Oh, that reminds me, actually, everybody, especially on Facebook, this is, if you keep posting all the time, Facebook will see that as spamming, especially if you would keep repeating it. So please, please, please be careful. It's not us who blocks you or bans you, it's actually Facebook, because if you keep posting, repeating repetitive things, they see that as spamming. And you don't want to be accused of spamming now, do we? That's one thing we don't want to do. Who else has we got on here? Felicity is on. Shiva, I can see, is on. Oh, Shaver. I don't know where that accent came from. No idea. Facility, Diane. Let's have a quick look. To Maggie's here. To Jade. Hi, Jade. Right. There we go. Right, so how it works for me is that I don't know how, and I can't explain it, but when your comments come in, yes, the comments are being read. Is it Shivy? Sorry if I know I'm not pronouncing it right, I apologise. But yeah, I try and read as many comments as I can. But you have to realise there's a lot more people on Facebook, so I'm going bouncing back and forth. And the software that we use puts all your comments in like rows of 20. But sadly, Facebook don't send all the comments to me, so I have to keep bouncing back and forth. So I have to bounce and forth to YouTube and to Facebook to read some of your comments. So yeah, so it's a bit annoying. Jade, yes, I did read your comment yesterday about losing your cat. I'm really sorry about that, but sending out our thoughts to you. We do have the animal communicator coming back at the end of the month. I think she's here on the 29th, or around that date anyway, to communicate with your fur baby. So fingers crossed, she may pick you for a reading. So who's that asking? Someone's asking for an ice cream. Who's offering the ice cream? Sue, absolutely Sue. I tell you what I've been going through recently is I've forgotten what they're called. Hold on, it's going to do my head in. It is. Oh, there we go. I had one today. See, hence I've run out. Got the box here. It's the Magnum Almond. Oh, lovely. Magnum Almond. That's the phase I'm going through at the moment. That's what I'm just devouring all the time. Ice cream cornetto set. Oh, I haven't had one of them for a long time. Right, anyway, should we crack on? Because you're not here to... Hi, Crystal Rose. You're not here to listen to me. Hi, Keith. Hi, Michelle. Sorry about just replying to a message. There we go. Hi to Caroline. Right, who do we... Hi, Rosa. Hope you're doing good. Caroline's here as well. Just having a quick look at the comments that's coming. Let's have a quick look at those who have shared. You know, this is what all of them are doing now. They've all ganged up on me on this channel to try and beat my shares. Now we've got 100. I've got 198 shares on one of my shows, and they're all trying to beat me now, compete with me to get more shares. But so I'm asking everybody, don't let them catch up with me. I can see we've only got 6 at the moment, so please, please, please share as much as you can. If you can't share, that's not a problem, but I appreciate the thought anyway. You're Diane. I think we are here to listen to you, Richard. No, you're not. I moan a lot. But in my defence, moaning helps release endorphins that then has the well-being on the body. It's a true, proven fact. So yeah, that's what I say. Have a good old moan, but justify it though. Don't just think I'm going to moan or sit in a corner and let it for no reasons or misunderstanding. It's the art of communication. That's the important thing. Caroline saying, card please. I think you've left your caps on there, Caroline. Just very quickly, Sue, I've just noticed your comments just been blocked by Facebook. Sue is saying, oh, could murder a 99. It's from Facebook's blocked it. I think it doesn't like that word. It's doing its job. You know, it's doing its job. So there you go. Oh, I did not know that, Regan. Thank you for letting me know that. And when you share, make sure you put it on public, not just friends. As I don't, or SBTV won't see if it's only friends. I did not know that. Thank you very much for letting me know, Regan. I didn't know that. I would share if I could, but friends don't believe it. I'm a like unicorns, me believe in it. It's not a problem, Sarah. We totally understand that as well. So it's not a problem. It's all right, Sue. It's not a problem. At least we know Facebook's doing its job. Alright, here we go. Hello to Sherlock as well, and Kimberly SP is on as well. Okay, I suppose I best crack on then. You don't want to hear me. What's this? Please can ask about the best marriage partner for me. We'll meet him through parents or as a couple. I don't know. No idea. Not a psychic. If you want to get married, then make sure you are in love. That's what I say to people. Don't marry out of convenience. Marry for love. If you feel you want to be with that person, then just sign a 2-year contract and off you go. I know that's very flippant. I apologise, but it's true. Reminds me of that Simpson episode when he goes to marry this woman and he asks to marry her. This is Bart Simpson looking into the future. And his fiance, well, his girlfriend, I suppose, at the time says, "I'm not sure I can commit to a 2-year contract." I thought it was quite funny. So, oh dear. Sherlock, yeah, I'm good. Thanks very much for your question. I am good. Divine, lovely. Hi, Divine. Hope you're doing well. Hi to Paula. Nice to see you on here as well. Right, let's have a quick hi to Natalie. I can see you. Hi to Natalie. It's only been on 10 minutes. Oh, I know. Can't help it. I will crack on. See, if Deb Clark was here, I would have said to her, "Come on, you can get on as well." But then again, she takes over all the time. You know what I mean? Bless her. But some good news. She is coming down in December. We are looking into doing an evening of mediumship with her. At this moment in time, we're just sorting out a few things, but hopefully that will look good. Because we are having I know it's a bit premature right now, but there you go. On Saturday the 3rd of December from 10 a.m. we are having a holistic and a craft Christmas market. And the reason why I'm putting this up now is because we're starting to let stallholders know we're here to start booking. We advertised it yesterday and already, we're only having 38 stalls. Already we've sold 17. So it's going pretty well. So you live near the Portsmouth area, Waterlooville Community Centre where it's being held. Come on down. Deb Clark's going to do a demonstration of mediumship in person. And so we can have Santa. So please bring little ones with you, because there's going to be a play area for the kiddies, and it's a proper company who deals with this. So they're all MBS checked, MBR, whatever they call it, checked. So yeah, it's going to be a fun day. Thank you, Kimberly, for sharing that. Wendy, I think you like Deb being bossy. Don't tell her that. Oh, she'll enjoy that. She really will. Don't do that. Right, so how are we getting on? Let's have a quick look. One last hello, and then we'll just carry on doing some readings who I feel joined to. Terry Louise, may I have a card, Richard? I'm new. It's my birthday and I'm a VIP. We do get that quite a lot. I never understand why people do that. I'm new. Does that mean if you say you're new, you should be getting a reading? I don't get it. But if that is the case, I'm the newest of the newest. Yeah. And Caroline, I think you may have left your caps on. Because may I have a card, please? Because they're all caps, which means you're shouting. I don't know if you knew that, or if you're like me, I'm terrible, especially when I do mobile phones. I do a cap and I forget to turn it off, and it caps everywhere. And you think, oh, so annoying. But there you go. Right then. Hey Maggie, hope you're doing well. I'm just making, hi Debbie, she's on as well. Facilities soon, I'm just making sure. Hey Dip. Let's have a quick look who I'm drawn to. Daniela's Marie is shared. Thank you very much. We've got 26. Hi Louise. How are you doing? Well, let's have a quick look who shared, and I'll pick someone from the share. Did you just hear that then? I didn't even touch anything. That was like a weird, did you hear that everyone? That was like one weird sound. Like doom, 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 doom. Yeah, and don't forget, if you are sharing, please make sure it is shared to a site that appreciates what we do, not just to a site that could be a local bath store. I don't think they would appreciate that. So yeah. Yes, you heard it as well. I don't have a guitar, Sarah, no. I don't know what that is. I have got nothing here to do that sound. That is really bizarre. Yeah, Joanne heard it. Catherine heard it as well. SP heard it. Natalie's heard it. Yeah, absolutely vegan. I'm becoming magical. Doo 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 doo. I don't know what it is. Seriously, I don't have anything here like a guitar string or anything that would make that funny noise. Nothing. How come I'm not on camera? Terry T, because I'm very shy. That is why. I get people talking about me as it is, let alone them seeing my face and then still saying things behind the back and so forth. So yeah, I don't want that as well, do I? Chad is saying, hello, I just want to know what my true higher calling is. Probably the wife at the top of the stairs asking you to get her laundry out the washing machine. I don't know. Ask. This is bumping the microphone facility. That's me hitting the microphone. That there's hitting this like this springy sort of thing on the microphone. Don't know if you can hear that. So yeah, that's that there. Hi Kath, how you doing? So if I move the table, obviously we got the vibration there, where the camera and everything is. Wobbly, wobbly, wobbly. Hi Carla. Right, anyway, should we crack on? Enough of this wobbling on and talking on. PS Pooja. Hello, PS Pooja. That's the sound you heard, was it? What that's the spring. That's on the microphone to stop it from. That's the mic protector. Anyway, someone's knocking at the door. Isn't that a song? Someone's knocking at the door. Someone ringing the bell. Where's that from? That's it. That was it, was it? Okay, thank you, Catherine. So at least we figured out what the sound was. Right then, where was I going? All right, yeah, shares. Let's have a quick look. You know what? I'm going to start off with YouTube. You know, facility, I think you're right. I think you see, yeah, you might have accidentally hit the mic. I think you're right there. I think that's what that sound was. So facility, send that to there, so then the public knows who I'm talking to. Well, actually, to be honest with you, it's for me because I forget who I'm talking to. There you go. So let's start off with YouTube tonight. Usually I start off with Facebook. So we are streaming to YouTube and Facebook as well. And I appreciate everybody sharing, liking and sending those love hearts as much as we can. Now I do like a little laugh and a giggle and a good old moan as well. So yeah. And just take my readings as a bit of fun. If you do want a professional reading, then by all means go along to our directory, which is sbtv.uk. And what you can do with that is use the directory and type in your postcode and it'll tell you your nearest medium to you that's registered to our directory, and you can contact them. If you see an SBTV badge next to them, that basically means that they have been vetted by SBTV and they've been on this channel and they've been highly regarded. Okay, there we go. This one is for you. It says friendship. Seek out your soul family, surround yourself with positive people, spend more time socializing. That is your card there. Okay. Right, so what do I get with this? What do I feel? You debate, Richard. Do I? Keith? Do I? I always debate. I like a good old moan and put my theories across and stuff like that. Anyway, can't get on because I know what I'm like, because if I don't get on and do this, I will forget. Facilities sitting there and she's sitting there for hours on end waiting for the reading and never get done. Right, anyway, so what do I get for you with this? Now we say about being positive around people, I feel at this moment in time with you is that even though you're a positive person, there's individuals around you that want to bring you down to their level, because they see you as a success where their life is stepping back and not moving on and having issues and so forth. So they want to bring you down. They want to do things that make them feel good about themselves to bring you down, if that makes sense. And I feel what this card is saying to you, that people should accept for who you are, and people should love you for what you are and what you do. If you make decisions that impacts on others, that is your choice at that time. It's got absolutely nothing to do with then whatsoever what you do with your life. What they should be doing is supporting you and giving you the love and energy that's needed through this period of time in your life. And I want to say to you, at this time in your life at the moment, there is a bit of heartache. There is situations that you want to resolve, but you don't know which way, where you want to go. Hi to you, Lisa Marie. So my advice to you is fulfill this happy life that you want to do. Live the possibilities of where you want to go. Have this laughter, have this fun. And if these people, absolutely, Sarah, I just read your comment there, yeah. So if these people wish to bring you down, then they're not true friends. Hi, Dawn. These are people who say they're friends, but they truly aren't. So look within the inner self of you, find out who your true friends are, because no matter what goes on in your life, you may have arguments, you may have disagreements, but they're still there. I remember an occasion for giving you Christopher, an example here. I had a huge argument with my sister many years ago, and my sister and I are very close. We had this huge argument. We were swearing, we were threatening, and it was a horrible mess. You would not want to be there. And she actually invited me round for dinner, and that's when we had this huge argument. So I stormed off, as you do, because I don't like confrontation. So I thought, that's it, I've had enough, I'm gone. Throw the things in the pram, out the pram, and all that expression. And about an hour later, the phone rang, and I thought, oh, here we go. She's going to start over the phone. But she didn't. She said, are you coming around for dinner? Because I've cooked it now. And her voice was so calm. I went, yeah, give me 10 minutes. I'll be there in a minute. And when we went round, we were laughing, we were giggling, we was having fun. And so this argument never took place. We said what we had to say, and we moved on from it. And I think at this moment in time, this is what you need to do. Say what you need to say, not in an argumentative way, but make sure you have facts. And when you argue with people or disagree with people, just say, Thank you very much for making me aware of the situation. Wasn't aware that I was making you upset, or whatever the case may be. But thank you. But can you now listen to me as to why you made me upset? When you come up with factual information and not hearsay, it's got to be factual. They have nowhere to go, and if you're calm about it and you give factual information, not just what people may have said or what you think they've heard or what your misunderstanding is, facts. Give facts. That way, nothing can be misunderstood. Okay, so when you do that, especially in the work situation, I've just read your comment, then you can hold your head up high and say, I've done nothing wrong. It is your situation. It is you that's done this, not me. It's you have to deal with that situation. But no matter what happens, I am still going to be here for you if you need me to be. Okay, so moving on from all that from you, I do see that it's there's new places that are coming your way, and there's some kind of new event or some invitation where you're going to be invited to take the opportunity. It looks quite positive, and I also want to say to you, there's also some kind of reunion on your way. Okay, so that could be an old friend, an old flame, or whatever, but it's positive. It's a good thing. Okay, that's what I get from that. I'm going to give you an Angel Wisdom Tarot. Absolutely, Heidi. Sometimes people upset so much it's hard to talk about. I totally agree. But then again, is that stubbornness to a degree that we don't want to face? Would you rather face not having someone around you who you find dear, or become stubborn and not facing a situation? Sometimes we have to swallow our pride and then go forth and say, okay, this is the situation. Can we learn from this? And then grow from it. But if the other person's done no wrong, or they feel they've done no wrong, then maybe we need to communicate. It's all the art of communication. Okay. And the card I've just pulled for you is the Emperor, and it says logic and organization will increase your success. Take charge of a situation, as we've just mentioned, accept a leadership role. I did say there was a change, and structure and discipline. There you go. So that is for you. I hope that helps in some way. Okay. Let's have a sip of water. Yeah, Lorraine, I've just read your comment there. Very similar situation with certain family members in my own family. It's stubbornness most of the time. It's not owning up to a situation. Sometimes you can just text and say, just thought I'd ring, say how you are. And sometimes that is all you need. Okay? And sometimes is all you need. Is start that ball rolling. Don't hold back. Certain situation in our lives is where we don't know how to react to a situation. So we put barriers up, we put walls up, and then we bounce off other people and talk to them instead of facing or trying to resolve a situation. In my experience, it does not work. Even if it's just a simple birthday card, Christmas card, at least you're making the effort. And people say, oh, why should I bother? Never makes the effort. At least you can say you've tried. Who's going to be the guilty one? Who's the one who's going to, as the years go by, thinking, oh, I haven't seen my sister or my brother or my friend or whatever for so many years. Well, didn't they do that to you? Yeah, but you know what? Is losing someone I loved more important than my pride? Look at it that way. Right, anyway. Oh, I'm sorry to read that, Lorraine. Not good. But you know in your heart, look into what you've achieved yourself within those 27 years. Lorraine. Let's pull a card for Lorraine, I think, because of that. I hope you don't mind. I'm going to put that comment on the screen, so then I know who I'm talking to at the same time. Oh dear. Here we go. So Lorraine. There we go. It was like that thing. Absolutely right, Kimberly. Absolutely right. It's like what I said the other day, wasn't it? About sometimes living in the past, because every moment you spend in the past is a moment you waste in the future. Overthinking, worrying never accomplished anything. So don't stress over what you can't control. And also putting yourself down. You talk to yourself more than anybody, so be kind to yourself. And lastly, stop trying to please everyone. You're under no obligation to set yourself on fire to keep others warm. Okay, some wise words there, as they say. Right. Anyway, this is for you, Lorraine. Rebirth, new beginnings, that's great. Reinvent yourself, give life to your dreams, create a new reality. And if you look at there, you can see a dove at the top there, and it's a rose, and it's a little unicorn there as well. So that's all about, oh, I've realised I didn't put my candle on. Don't remember it. Yeah, Cara, yet again, just text. Just say, how you doing? I'm going to be so-and-so. Do you want to go for coffee? Sometimes we've just got to... Obviously, it depends on the situation, of course. That I can understand. But sometimes we just got to let bygones be bygones and just move on. Because then we won't... We just miss what happens if something happened tomorrow. You're going to feel guilty. Why didn't I resolve this? We just don't know, do we? Hey, Wendy. Wendy, if you want to come on with me and join with me, do some readings, you're more than welcome to. Wendy Lindsay is one of our lovely readers. And so she's on our directory. So if you want a reading with a professional, she is one of our readers on SBTV, the lovely Wendy Lindsay. Right, so Lorraine, for you, young lady. My question to you, okay, are you willing to change? Are you willing to let things go? And are you ready for a new beginning? Because sometimes you say, I could do a new life, but then you start looking how we can improve our life, how we can change our lives. Do we want that? Or are we comfortable in what we're doing? What do you think? Because if you're happy and contented where you are, will you move forward with your own mind, with your own thoughts, with this new rebirth? If you are, then take the next step into your own evolution and say, I'm going to do this with my life, and this is what I want to achieve. Now, if you realize the potential that you have, then I would suggest to you then possibly look at a change within your life that's going to make a better you. Okay, you think about the petals as they open up on a rose, and they have so many. Now look at that as your life. That one petal opens, and another one, and another one. See it as a door, a new beginning, a new change. And then the rose starts to grow, and it gets vibrant. Think about that as being you. Okay, and when you look at that and how much you've changed from going back those 27 years to where you are now, and think to yourself, have I really done that? Don't let your life crumble or fade away around you. Okay? And no, I'm not on about food, even though everybody knows, if they're regulars, I love crumble. Rhubarb crumble with custard. Oh, yes, heaven. Anyway, I also want to say to you about chakras alignment, and if you're into all your chakras and crystals and stones, you should know what I'm talking about there. There should be a balance within your life that is needed right now. Start creating something new, a new beginning. There's changes around you that are looking good. I don't know if you know a gentleman in spirit who used a walking stick. I know that's very open, but I can just feel there's a walking stick. And what I want to say to you that is, my granddad had a walking stick, and he used to do it to hold himself up. And I think this is something symbolic that's saying to you, hold yourself up, hold your head up high, go forward. The past is the past. You've got to move forward now and accept the changes that are coming for you. I want to say there's a new love around you. I'm not saying this is a relationship, but this could be as simple as a rebirth of love, of as simple as getting a new hobby, something to do with your gardening, or something like that. But there's a change there around you that is needed. Okay, I hope my waffling is making sense. I'm going to pull you a Angel Wisdom one. Your granddad. Okay, thank you. He's like my granddad. He had that. Right then. The card I have for you. Oh, it's upside down. If it's no good if it's upside down, I can't read the damn thing. You know? And look at that. You've got like an angel behind a tree there. Okay, and I think that is the Four of Cups. Failing to recognize a magical opportunity, missing the point, the distractions of daily life, discontentment or boredom, lost in your own world. So wake up. This is the rebirth that I was telling you about. Okay, there you go. That is for you, Lorraine. And good luck. Evening, Christine. Hope you're doing well. Right, let's have a quick look. How many? Oh, I forgot to click on the button. Anyway, let's have a quick look. Who else are we going to pick on? I mean, choose. 113 shares. We're nearly there, people. I've got to get over 200 because they're catching me up. That brunch show with Alison and Dawn. Phew, catching up with me. 147 I think they had. Can't go there, you know. They cannot get close to me. This is the war of shares, you know. And I've got to win because I want to be I was just about to say I want to be on top, but then you guys minds go all over the place. Keep it clean. Oh dear. Just move on. Oh dear. Oh, I can feel my face going bright red now. Oh, I need to get the fan out. Oh dear. I got the giggles. Oh, Christine Davies are making cakes. Dear. Oh dear. Oh, come on, calm down, Richard. Calm down. Oh. I just read your comment there. Where did it go? Heidi. That is a very good point, actually. Didn't think about it that way. I'm just going to read it out to everybody. She goes, if someone has hurt you and not even realised a simple sorry could put things right. How many times do you have to let that go? It's a good point, Heidi, but then reading your comment there, if someone has hurt you and not even realised, so how can they say sorry if they haven't realised if they've done something wrong? Until you tell them or say, look, have you thought you've said this wrong? Have you thought about trying to resolve it? How would they know if you haven't realised? So how can they say sorry for what they've done if they haven't realised it? If that makes sense. Just saw that pop up. Anyway, hey Carla, thanks for sharing. It's got a bit deep, isn't it, today? All right, here. Yeah, absolutely, Wendy. Hot flush. So we're going to go bounce back and forth. So I'm going to go to Diana now, who is on Facebook. And that is a lovely little picture of a little young one, a little one, as they say. Sitting there. It's a cute card. So I'm trying to alternate, go back and forth to try and keep it coordinated is the word, I suppose. Oh, dropping the cards, flying everywhere. Oh, card's flown out. This is the card, and it was strength, but I'm going to put that back because I want to see if my theory works. If a card flies out, people say, oh, that's a card from Spirit. No, it's not. It's just a person can't shuffle properly. So if I pull a card now when it's strength, then that card was meant to be. That's how I see it. Nah, see? Balance. And it says, take time to relax, indulge a little more or less, set boundaries with your work. So, and you see there, they got the unicorn there, and it's got the butterflies. And for me, when I see butterflies and got the rays, it's always, and I love butterflies. For me, it's means a beginning. Hey, Pierre, hope you're doing well. Thank you very much, young sir. So yeah, so balance. We've got to have balance in our lives, haven't we? Everywhere. But sometimes what you've got to remember is this. If you're working for someone and you're being paid pittance, which most people are, apart from the people high up, if you're there to start at 8 o'clock in the morning and they said you've got to be there 10 minutes earlier, then you ask if they're going to pay you for those 10 minutes then. Because if you start at 8 o'clock, you walk through the door at 8 o'clock to start work. That's how I see it. And if you finish at 4:30, then finish at 4:30. You do not get paid enough to do more work for this company who are making huge profits where you're not. Do your job to your best of your ability, but don't put too much time and energy into a job. The only thing you should put in time and energy is yourself, then the family. Because if you're not well enough to do things for yourself, then how can you support others that are around you? And I feel right now, Diana, this is a situation with you. You are doing more for others than you're doing for yourself. Also about a strict diet is that there's something about, I'm not a doctor, obviously we keep saying that we don't do things like that, but it's, can you just watch your intake of your diet? It should be a little bit more healthier. Yes, we should treat ourselves, of course, but sometimes we've got to realize our limits. Okay, absolutely, Kimberly. Yep, family always comes first. If someone's on this channel and says they can't make it because the family's not well or can do this, I always say, why are you talking to me? Off you go. The show is not important. Family always, and close friends are the most important thing. So going back to Diana here. I also want to say to you is that you need to create a balance of what you want to do with your life. On the surface, you look as though you're fine, you're perfect, you can handle it. And we all do that. Most of us do that. And this can cause damage to our health. What we need to do is be more open to ourselves. As I said earlier on, we talk to ourselves most of the time on our own. So praise yourself up. When you look at yourself in the mirror, just go, oh, hello, darling. How you doing? Something like that. Just give you this little perk. You know, because you are worth it. You are worth to have this praise within your life. And when you create this balance, you will find that you will feel better in yourself. The family will notice this. Your friends will notice this. And they will support you. So you look a bit different. You've done this. You've done that. Oh, well, that's really good. Because you are projecting this positiveness about yourself, which others will see. And when you do that and you feel happier, your friends feel happier, that then bounces back off of them. You then feel even more healthier and better and start to enjoy your life. If you've been invited to parties, don't give excuses why you can't go. Okay, see if you can. If you've got little ones for babysitting and stuff like that, I know you got one in the picture, but that could be your grandson, I don't know. Find excuses and reasons why you should go out, why you should have fun. Hey Mandy, hope you're doing well. You've got to live your life the way you want to live it and not why or how other people tell you to live your life, okay? Honor yourself, honor your body, and you will find that your life will improve once you start with yourself. It starts with you, okay? And once you've done that, you have the balance for the rest of your life that's going on. Okay, I'm going to draw you an angel wisdom card for you. Release. I should just pull discard first. Endings that lead to new beginnings. The need to release situations of people that hold you back. Spiritual transformation. And that is your card there. Okay. Hope that helps in some way or another, as they say. There you go, that is for you. Right now we're going to go bounce back to Facebook. How we doing, everybody on Facebook? You doing okay? How we doing with the shares? Have we beat them yet? Have we beat 100? We've got to beat 147. We've got to beat that brunch show. Well, we have anyway, but I just want to rub it in their faces that I've done it twice now. And then I can just imagine Alison, right, that's it. I'm gunning for him now. You know, so let the war begin. And it was that dodgy, what's his name? Bill Hughes doing the same thing as well. All ganging up on me, you know. Jealousy, that's what it is. Jealousy. We got 170. We're getting there. Thank you, everybody. We're thanking you. Right, okay, who we going to? Caroline Kenny. As the name's just popped up. You're welcome, Diane. Did I just go? You're going mad. Can I still see and hug my grandchildren? Lisbon, absolutely. When you close your eyes and you can envisage Sophie being there, embrace her. This is why it's so important, I feel, to take photographs, film people. I was quite lucky. A few months before my dad passed away, we was all having a party, and I took my old video camera around, you know, the old VHS beta things inside of them, and I was filming, and I've got him singing, I've got him dancing, and as he walks towards the camera, he does a silly little thing and just says, "Have a birthday, son, love you," and that stuck with me. And when I feel a bit down, I'll play that because I can remember him, his voice, his mannerisms, his laughter, him enjoying himself with the rest of the family and friends. This is what we need. We need to have this laughter. We need this energy in our lives to actually be there for people, no matter what the situation is going. Communicate, talk, as Heidi said earlier on, and as all the others have been talking about. Communication is so important. If you don't know what's been done, then tell the person, explain to the person. That's all it needs. And it would just stop so much suffering in this world. Remember the happiness that you can bring. The innocence of a child laughing. They're sitting there laughing away, giggling to themselves for no unknown reason. You just think, what a crazy kid. But maybe they're seeing spirit. They're happy, they're contented. You know, it's the complete innocence. And as adults, we have these mundane, silly quabbles and situations, and we need to stop it. We need just to be honest, communicate and talk. Right, here we go. So this one is for... I'm very well, thank you very much. The Lonely Monster. Caroline, this is for you, healer. You have powerful healing gifts. Have faith in your abilities. Stay true to your path as a healer. That is your card there. Are you a healer, Caroline? Are you? Yeah. We all healers, all of us. By sending out that thought. Thought is so powerful and it can generate so much energy. By sending a positive thought to someone and if someone is upset you, send a positive thought out to them to make them understand why. And I feel this with you, Caroline, is that at this moment in time that we all develop our gifts in different ways. Not gifts, abilities. Because everybody has it, and it's how they turn it on and switch it on and so forth. And I feel as a healer, yet again, we're all natural healers, we listen to people, especially me because I waffle on a lot. We can listen to people, we can talk to people, we can just nod, we can acknowledge what they're saying. And I think it's about time that people started listening to you, Caroline. Okay, started to understand what you're going through, what you've had to deal with. Make them understand as that you need to heal within you as well before you can heal others. And I want to say that, isn't it about time that you just said to some people, yeah, I'm always had my door open for you, I've always been there for you, but can you listen to me now? Can you give me some support? Sometimes we've got to stop giving and start asking. Okay, and when you have that magical belief in this healing ability, trust yourself. Make the difference that others will stand up and listen to you. It only takes one thing. I listened to something earlier on the YouTube, and it was this young 13-year-old lady was sitting in front of the senators and turned around and said to them about all this mass murder that's going on in America at this moment in time. She is holding them accountable for assisting the murders of these people because the senators refused to change the law on gun control. So she has asked everybody to hold these people and to get them arrested for being accountable or an accomplice to the murders. And I thought, what a powerful thing. If everybody stood up and did that, those who refuse to change should be accounted for. Now, I'm not saying that's right, I'm not saying it's wrong, it's their country, it's got nothing to do with me whatsoever, and I'm not going to political things. Where I'm going to with this, Caroline, is to say to you, stand up for yourself, say to people to make their own bed, do their own thing, live your life the way you want to live it for you. Okay? There is greater good. If you are thinking about going to spiritually and moving, if you do spiritual stuff, spiritual healing, then find your nearest spiritualist church or whatever you feel is close to you that can help with your spiritual growth, because this is also a good time for you to manifest your spiritual abilities to move forward, if you choose to work alongside other light beings who can then support you and where you can support others. That's where I'm going with that. Okay, now I'm going to pull you a card from the Angel Wisdom Tarot. Release. Just had this one. I did shuffle them. And endings to lead a new beginning. The need to release situations of people that hold you back. Spiritual transformation. There you go. It'd been easy if I just pulled that card. There you go. But there you go. That's for you there. Right. I'll have a drink of water, as they say. Oh, sadly, tomorrow night there is no show on tomorrow evening, so I'm having a night off. I might sit down and watch a film. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. But yeah, so sadly there's nothing on tomorrow night. Thursday we have the lovely Rachel Goldbreath, who's here doing readings as well. So yeah, let's have a quick look who's on. Quick look who's on there. Yeah, Joanne Lewis is saying, yes, friendship is a two-way exchange. It is very much a two-way exchange. But sometimes if you're not communicating, it does not work. I saw a clip once. Think about this. You have a very good friend, okay, who, and you probably find it on YouTube, and she's going through a rough time. A few things have been said, misunderstood on communication, and one friend jumped onto someone else and they started socializing, and then they pushed out someone. So what this woman did, she was walking around the corner and saw them two in a coffee shop, She was distraught. She's really upset. She needed her friends around her. She didn't know what went wrong or what's been said. And she rang her friend up on a mobile. And she's watching them in this coffee shop. Her longtime friend picked up the phone, saw it was her ringing, pointed to the phone, and then both of them laughed, and she just put the phone down and ran answering it. Why this woman was watching across the street. And it was all about how you deal with stress, depression, and how it can be suicidal, because we don't know what's going on. Read between the lines what this poor lady did to herself because she thought her friends turned her back. And her friends didn't realise what they were doing. The whole story was about sometimes we need to open our eyes and be there for others. Sometimes we shouldn't be selfish. We should open our heart and listen, because we don't know what's being said in between the words that are being spoken. So yeah, you can find it on YouTube. It's about 10-20 minutes about a story, and if you're a very emotional person, do not watch it. It will get you in tears. It really will, because it's very heartfelt. Very felt. Yeah, it is, Sarah. It was very, very, very tragic. Yeah. Anyway, let's move away from all this. Let's become positive, shall we? Right, here we go. Who we're going to go to? Hope Caroline. I hope that made sense in some way. Thank you, Richard. You are welcome. Let's have a quick look. Who am I feeling drawn to? Oh, a gentle reminder for those who are interested in becoming an SBTV VIP supporter. We don't offer a lot back, but this costs me actually a lot of money to keep going each month. And all we ask, if you can afford it, obviously we understand the situation right now, is £1.50 a month if you want to donate, and that actually helps towards the cost of running SBTV, because there's hardware, there's software, there's equipment that we have to buy, there's the ongoing costs like broadband, phone lines and stuff like that. And we're non-profit, we make no money. Anything that's, once all the bills are being spent, if we have anything left, I go out to like holistic fairs and whatever, and I purchase goodies, and then we give them away on air to everybody. And we do that quite a lot. In fact, I've still got some goodies floating around somewhere which I need to sort out and give away. So if you do want to do that, just go to sbtv.uk and follow the link where it says VIP, and then you find out all the information there if you want to. You don't have to, because the site is 100% free. Okay. Right, we've gone down. It was 170 shares, it's now gone 169. How that work out there? No, that work out. I've just invented a new name. Right, okay. Becky, I can see. Becky, hi, Becky. Becky. Now I can see her on there, but do I see her on our software? No. What's going on here then? It could be down to your settings. Hi to Asprice. I hope you're doing well. Hey, hello Hina. How you doing? You all right? Hey, Nikki Booth is here. Christy, if I remember rightly, and so is Dawn Taylor here as well. Wendy Gawley's here. Carla. So why can't I see Beck on our software? It could be down to your settings. I don't know. We don't know why, but Facebook don't send in all the comments to us, which is really a shame. So anyway, Carla, I appreciate that. I will put you on the list, but unless I'll do you after Becky. Actually, let's see if I can put her name on screen. Copy that. I suppose I can do it that way. Boom, do that, and then copy and paste. That'll be easy. At least everybody knows who we're talking to. There we go. That is for you. You watch. Facebook will probably send something to me now. There we go. There, a bit of copying and pasting. There we go. There we go. So everybody knows that, and I know who I'm going with. Right, here we go. Dum, dum, dum. Absolutely, Kim. Yeah, I like that. I could be in a room with many people, but still very alone. No friends, but it does not stop me from helping others. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. And it's nice when you meet new people and you find these friends. Yeah, it's good. All right, anyway. Right. Hey, Mandy. Are you doing all right? I think I said hello to you earlier on. Yeah. Right. Cracking on. I don't know why. I've just got the song from what is it? From the Monkees. Hey, hey, we're the Monkees. We're all monkeying around. They're all singing da, 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 da. I don't know why that's popped in my head. How bizarre. I wasn't even old enough for that to come out. It must have been on repeats. Absolutely. Because I would not know that song. Tickle in the throat. Anyways, Becky, for you, young lady, you got adventure. Ooh. Dare to do things differently. Boo, 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 boo. Manifest your travel dreams. Move to a new location. There we go. So I'll read that again, seriously. Dare to do things differently, manifest your travel dreams, and move to a new location. That is for you, Becky. That's what. Oh, it's an adventure on its way coming to you. If you like going out and having an adventure, letting the hair down, having a bit of fun, do it. You're now going to sing that song. Good. You know. I like it when you do it. If you got a song stuck in your head, give it to other people so you're not alone. You know? So what I feel from this card for you is that the card is trying to say to you, look, let's start having some fun with your life. Start having some excitement. If you're planning of moving or wish to move, then this is a good time to start looking into it and starting to plan it. If you're feeling bored at home, you think, oh, I don't know what to do, doing the same thing, change your routine, have something different in your life. This is the time to do it. Also, if you want to join a new club or something, don't get yourself into a rut. Get yourself out there. This is a good opportunity to meet new friends, new people. It's all about friendship today. And start having a bit more. Also, I want to say to you, I don't go out all the time, but I stay home all the time. But there you go. You're planning on moving good, so that's a good thing to do with that then. And you don't stay at home all the time, but go out, do things with your life. Don't just stay in, because if you stay in, you're not changing routine, you're not doing much with your life. Do something with it. Okay, that's what I want to say to you. Also, something about your beliefs. If you believe in spiritualism or you believe in Christianity, whatever you believe in, that is your choice. Don't allow other people to say, oh, that's a load of rubbish. If it helps you, then so be it. We have no right to judge other people as long as it's not illegal. Also, I want to saying to you, can start researching in your dreams. I feel that you get a lot of dreams. Some of them could be quite vivid, some of them could be quite detailed. I want to say to you, start researching it, start reading into it, because there's answers within your dreams that you have been questioning. And also want to say to you, I know you said about moving, but I think there's possibly like a house swap or some kind of something swapping. Okay, I want to say to you, go out there, have fun, have this adventure. It is your time now to go out and have this adventure. I know it's a short reading, but that's all I need to say. Don't stay in. Look for the light, as it says in the picture here, and enjoy yourself. Enjoy your youth. Because if you don't, tomorrow will come along and you think, geez, what have I done in the past? Okay. Hi, Tina from Brisbane, Australia. Taking the next steps. Bold and ambitious choices partnering with others who share your dreams, expanding your plans, continue to move forward. And you've got the word travel. So yeah, and I believe that's a 2 of Wands, I think. I'm not quite sure. But there you go. You've been trying to learn spirituality. Go for it. There's plenty of people who can teach you. Help you. Matt and Kirsty do training courses. Highly recommend them on here. I think Wendy Lindsay on here, along with Mandy Paul, they do training sessions as well. So sometimes reach out, and if you feel right by joining a class, then go with it. If you don't feel right, just go up to the tutor and say, I don't think this is for me. I can't connect. And if they're a very good tutor, they say, that's fine. We'll hope you find someone else that's going to connect with you, because you shouldn't stay into a place that you feel uncomfortable with. Okay? Well, I hope that helps for you. Okay, where are we going to go next then? Just reading some of your comments as much as I can. You're in a circle, Sarah. Great. We did have a development circle here with the lovely Marcus, but he's been really busy at the moment. So hopefully when he's all sorted, we'll have that back. And that's for the VIPs for a free training course on here as well. Right. Who are we going to go to next? I got that damn song stuck in my head, you know. Does your head in. Carla. That was it. Carla. I just saw the name come up. Carla it was. Carla. Because I said Carla. How many times can I say Carla in about 30 seconds? Right, Carla. Right, let's have a quick look. Let's find Carla on there so that can come on the screen. There we go. So then I know who I'm going to, and everybody at home knows who I'm going to. Let's have a quick look what card we get for you, Carla. Hey Robin, how you doing? Alright, giving these a good old shuffle now. Take care, Wendy. Wendy Gawley, that is. Alright, and the card I've got for you, Carla, is awareness. Live in the moment. Be conscious of your thoughts. Look for signs and gratitude. This is one of my favorite cards. I don't know if you can really see it. The colors, it's like an emerald green I should say. Can't speak. You can't really see under the light, I'm afraid, but there you go. I love how it just looks with that positiveness, that vibrance of the card, the colors, the amber that's through the towel there, the light that comes down from the divine. And for me, I find it is a spiritual card in my view, and it's trying to say to you to live more, like I said to earlier on, to live more fully in the present. Be aware of the support that your guides are there trying to support you with the situation that is around you right now, but they can only do so much. I honestly believe that people keep saying about all these angels and all these mediums and all this people, guides can do this and do that, like make car spaces available. I honestly, in my honest opinion, I don't believe it. If they couldn't do it on the earth plane, what makes you think they can do it in spirit? That's my belief. Okay, you're right to your own belief and your own opinions, and that's fine with me. That's your opinion. I don't believe it. I believe they're here to guide us verbally and mentally. Because if your nan was on the earth plane and you was having a bit of trouble, you go and see him and sit down and you talk to them and they give you their wisdom, their knowledge. They're not going to wave their fingers and make a cut fly across the room and put it in front of you and have a cup of tea. They can't do that. But what they can give to you is some advice. And I feel this is what they do when they go to spirit. They come back to give advice to you, to guide you in a way that they feel that it could help. That's my opinion, and I'm going to stick to that opinion. And what I want to say to you is, if you sit quietly and contemplate of where life is, where you want to go with your life, how you can communicate yourself and be aware of spirit, it is there for you to take. Everybody has this ability if you want it, but you need to find this peace within yourself first. You need to find this calmness within yourself, and once you find this calmness, you can then start to relax. Okay, and if you do that, then you can start seeing things that are a little bit different, because most of the time we have this shadow over our face. We're only seeing certain things. But if we open our mind a little bit more and allow different thoughts to come in and different ideas and different opinions, then you can grow spiritually and mentally yourself. Because you're not being narrow-minded, you're not having a one-eye focused, you're opening up every thought, every bit of wisdom, every bit of knowledge that you have to understand, just like your grandparent would do when they want to come in and talk to you. And if we listen to ourselves, we can grow. It's all about breathing. Carla, I don't know if someone around you is asthmatic, or if you have problems with your lungs, or whatever the case may be, or someone in spirit have problems with their lungs. But I get, excuse me, I get an issue with a lung and breathing. Okay, so maybe you might need to look into that. Or I feel that correcting myself here is probably more of anxiety, stress. Take this deep breath, calm your mind, calm your thoughts. Okay, I said I'm not a doctor. If you do need medical help, go and see them. Okay, they are the professionals. I feel at this moment in time it's something about you breathing and about you being anxious with certain situations around you. About something about next steps, if that makes any sense. Don't worry about taking the next steps. If you feel that it's right for you, then take them. Because you've got to look after yourself, as I mentioned earlier on. It's trusting in your ability and trusting yourself of where you want to go. You are on the right path, I feel. I want to say that to you. It's just you now focusing on yourself and where you want to go on that path, if that makes sense. One last thing I'm going to say to you, look back at the past and when and what made you happy. If you can think about that and have that smile, then keep thinking about that when you go forward, because that's where the light is going to be for you, if that makes sense. Right, I'm going to pull you an Angel Wisdom card. But whatever's going on though for you, Carla, it's positive. It's a good thing, okay? Oh, I've got 2 cards stuck to me. Okay, I'll give you the 2 cards then. Do what you love. Recognition for the highest quality of work, especially creative endeavours. Being paid well for your craft. Working well with others. An excellent reputation. That's a good one. And then you've got the one of wands, I think it is. An amazing opportunity to be bold, courageous and optimistic. Now is the time to take action, as I mentioned. Do what you're passionate about, as I mentioned. And that is your card there. And some kind of funny little dragon thing next to it. Those are your cards. I think it's a good time for you right now. Hi Mal, hi Queen Bee. Hope you're doing well. That is for you. Just seen Heidi's when's the next VIP night? It's been ages. Yes, we are trying to organise more VIP nights, Heidi, but when we do organise them, not many turn up, and it loses when it gets disheartened because the guest, usually the medium, has given their time. I've given my time. The admin have given their time, and no one turns out. And we advertise it all the time when we're either on a channel or if we're going to advertise it in the VIP lounge. Same again, we get people asking about where do I get my discount. If they have an SBTV badge, they've agreed on the directory, they've agreed they would give you a £5 discount. You have to ask the mediums for that discount because they won't offer it to you. It's the same as when you do an event. Yet again, they've agreed to give you a discount if you join one of their workshops and talks or whatever the case may be. They've promised to give you a discount, and yeah, it's only £5, but that £5 adds up. Obviously, when we do competitions, when I get around, because I am a very lazy bugger when it gets to doing the competitions, and we've got lots of goodies here for VIPs, but I am the worst person because if you win, I forget who wins it, and then I forget to send it. It takes a long time. You ask Dawn and Lynn, how long did it take for me to send you that picture? About a month? Because I'm terrible. You do turn up, Heidi, and we love it when you turn up because you have this fantastic sense of humour and you make us all laugh and giggle and puts us in our place when needed, which is great. And then when I see you, we always enjoy that good cuddle. But I have to hide the cake from her because she tries to steal all my cake. She doesn't. There you go. Where are we going now? Dear. Right, okay. There we go. Just taking a sip of water. Dries your mouth with all this stuff, you know. Carla, I don't know if you've disappeared on us. Oh, she said yes. Okay, okay. Thank you, Carla. You are welcome. Right, okay, how we do? Yay! 229 shares. Thank you very much. Now, all I can say is beat that. Let the games begin. Now, you watch tomorrow. Let it go right down to like 120 or something. I don't know what Facebook does. Hi, Mary. How you doing? Nice to see you on here. Right, Sarah. I want to go to Sarah. I haven't forgot everybody on YouTube. I just feel drawn. As I said to you, how it works, it's really bizarre. I can't explain it. When we see all the comments in like 20, there's like some of them come in like bold letters. I don't know why. It just seems bolder. And hi, Christine. Hope you're doing well. Aja. How you doing? Sarah. I said Sarah, didn't I? So there we go. That's Sarah. Right. What do we get for you, Sarah? I get very sweaty doing all this, you know. Not in a horrible, smelly sweaty, but just hot and sweaty. Right. So, Sarah. Abundance. Oh, that's a lovely card. Look at that. Very colourful, very rainbow, very spiritual. Enjoy the bounty of life. Your supply is unlimited. Blessings are coming to you. And I think with this, Sarah, I think this is your spiritual side of things. If you are spiritually aware, and I want to say that you are. If you communicate with spirit, I think this is there's changes around with your way of communicating, be it to tarot cards, crystals, or whatever you do. There's a change there for you, but it's something about blessings and abundance coming your way for the work that you've done. So a thank you from whoever is coming your way, like a nice little gift or something like that, is saying thank you for the work that you do. There's also something about prosperity. I'm not saying you're going to win the lottery, because if you do, you've got to give half to me. That's the jackpot, of course. And it's something about you're in the right place right now at the right time where you're meant to be. I'm not sure if you're doubting where you should be, where you're going. Should you be going left, right? Am I in the right place or not? Yes, you are in the right place where you are right now. As they say, as the expression goes, dare to believe and be open to receiving unexpected ways. If that's something like that. So yeah, so go with that. Okay. What I also want to say to you, oh right, you're an angelic Reiki healer. Okay, so then you know what I'm talking about, which makes my life a lot easier. Um, I want to say where this prosperity grows, its flows is unchecked. I want to see paperwork with you, which obviously you have to, which is quite obvious if you're doing Reiki healer. But I want to say to make sure the paperwork is all up to date. I don't know if you're going on to some event or doing something, but make sure everything's correct and signed. I'm not saying that there's something going to happen, but there's something which maybe say, can I see your credentials or whatever, have that ready. I also want to say something about blocking. Is blocking the flow or something that's being blocked, I want to say to you. So check for that. That could be a pipe. You just said I'm trying to move house, but check a pipe that they're not, blocked up or whatever. But there's something about blocking that could be spiritual, but or it could be just in your home. I don't know, but there's some kind of right. Okay, something about flowing in a direction that is being blocked. That has to be sorted out and allow your creativity to grow. I don't know if you do drawing or any type of artistic stuff, but that needs to come out if you're not already looking into that, and that's to do with some of your spirituality and your divine there. So what else I say? Okay, something about expectations that something you've been expecting that's not happening. Hold on, it can't be all done at the same time. One thing at a time. You've just learned, right? Okay, good. That's good, good, as they say. You make jewellery, but that's the creative side of things. Okay, so that, as I said, that's looking good. All about that. Also, I want to say to you, I know you said you're a Reiki healer. When's the last time that you aligned yourself? Okay, because you do it for everybody else. How about you doing it for yourself? So get this alignment to have this energy going in the correct flow. You know what I'm talking about, so I don't need to go into that. Something about live. I don't know what that means, about something about live. I don't know if you're doing or thinking about doing live shows or talking about, but something about live. Okay, there you go. I'll leave that with you. So I'm going to give you an Angel Wisdom card. It's all looking good for you though. I love that card, full of colour, full of energy. The Chariot. There you go. I think you already know that yourself now. Rewards that come from hard work, successfully balancing many priorities at once, determination and willpower, public recognition. There we go. What I just said. Just seeing what you said, I want my house move. I keep asking the universe. Let's change that want to I would like. Yeah? I would like my house move. It's still being positive, but it's not being demanding. Want is a demanding word. So think about it this way. I want to win the lottery. I want to win the 186 million. Of course, we all want to win that. But I would like to win that, because then you can see the opportunity and the advantages that you could help people with this money. If we put a demand, then you could be disappointed, because you're demanding something, and demand is like a beg, isn't it? Look at it that way. And nothing live, too shy. Well, you never know. If you get invited to come on a show and do a talk, then take the opportunity, because you just never know where that leads to. Okay? There you go. That's what I say to you. Let's have a quick look. Yep. Of course I'm right. Uncle Richard is always right. I say that to my nieces and nephews, and they just look at me and go, no, you're not. Uncle, yeah, it's true. Yeah. Right. Right, Queen Bee. It's just popped up on my screen. Queen Bee. Wasn't that Queen Bee? What's that old TV show? Oh, what was that? It was an Australian TV show. Was she called Queen Bee? Oh, what was it? Prisoner Cell Block H. That's just popped in my head. I don't know if that makes any sense whatsoever, but it just popped in my head. I remember watching that when I was at college, you know, coming in, and it was on like 11:30 at night, nothing else on. It was just like, what's this rubbish? And all the walls used to shake, if I remember rightly. So, yeah. Anyway, I think she was called Queen Bee, wasn't she? I don't know. I don't know. I expect one of you lovely people. Yeah, see, thanks, Heidi. Prisoner Cell Block H. I knew Heidi would know. Right, okay, for Queen Bee. I've just seen it. I like to know where my career's headed and I get pushed behind. I recently changed terms and my manager promised a promotion at the end of the year. Do I trust them or not? I'm going to answer your question. I'm going to put the card down and talk about that in a moment. So you've got the card called Receive. To be open to receiving goodness. Believe you are worthy of abundance. A gift is coming to you soon. Okay, that's your card. But I'm just going to address your question. I'm not a psychic, and so I can't really answer your question. But I'm going to give you food for thought, if I may. Now, you've asked that your boss has promised you promotion. Going back many years when I worked in education, I was promised a promotion as well. I wasn't interested in the money. I was just interested in helping the students grow with their knowledge and on the possibilities of having a better career. Put forward all these ideas. And they said, yeah, we like it. We're going to give you this. We can do that. We're going to do that for you. And yeah, the promotion is yours. My boss was the deputy head or assistant head or whatever she was now. I can't recall. And when we went in for the meeting, the head teacher turned around and said, I've changed my mind. We're not going to do it now. We appointed someone else who's from outside the school to do your job. And he promised it for months and months. Even the assistant head, my boss, said, don't do this to Richard. He's an asset to the school. Let's help him because he's going to help us. He's done a good job, blah, blah, blah. I'm not bursting my own bubble here, but this is what happened. And he turned around and said, we can't afford it. I said, I'm not interested in the pay rise. I just want that position so I can grow further as a person myself and help others. And when he didn't give it to me, my heart was broken, because for me, I put so much into my career and so much into this business. What I didn't see and what I didn't realize, I was doing things for other people. I wasn't doing things for myself. And that's when I realized at that point, it was pointless me even attempting, because they already had their mindset. They had no interest. They just lied and just wanted me to carry on. And all the paperwork, all the ideas, everything that I gave them, they gave to someone else and gave them praise. They basically took my ideas. And I learned from that is that, one, to keep my ideas to myself, which I still haven't learned because I still hope I'm a big gob. Two, is that sometimes, even though if we keep pushing, just do the best of your ability, what you can, because one day it might come to a point you say, you know what, I've had enough. You are not giving me this promotion. You're not giving me the things that you've promised. Therefore, I do what I can for this position, but I'm going to look elsewhere and find another job who will then support me as a person so I can grow myself. And when you realize, when that sort of clicks inside your mind and you go off and you turn around and say to your previous employer, I've had enough of this. You've promised it for me. I've got it in emails. You're not bothering. Therefore, I'm off. They're going to realize they've just lost an asset, because you've realized that the job wasn't right for you, because they keep promising and they're not doing anything. It's when you realize that you are better than them, because you have the knowledge, you have the strength, you have to go forth and you are willing to learn and grow as a person, so leave them behind. That's how I looked at it, okay? I know I've diverted from the reading here, but hopefully with that little insight on what happened in my life will give you that little bit more understanding that you are worth more than they are, okay? Because it's you that probably holds people together, has that strength. And when that link in that chain is broken, they don't know how to hold it anymore. They just split apart, where you're the link to keep things together. They will realize that. So start doing things for you and not for them. Okay? I've just read what you said. I am retired, Richard. I have been working for 10 years now, and I keep starting over and over again from the bottom. I feel like quitting now. I earn so less. Okay, so what you've just said there, how about you then, with the knowledge that you have gained, and the things that you have done, you don't need to start from the bottom, because you've already worked up for those 10 years of that knowledge that you've got. And we all learn less. For example, what I do with SBTV, a lot of my own money goes into this. SBTV owes me so much money, but I do it because I know it's going to help other people. And that's the reason why I set up SBTV, is to help people. So now is the time for you to start thinking about you. I can't start doing the things that you want to do. Don't feel like you're quitting. You're quitting an establishment that are not interested in you. Do something for yourself. As it says here in the card, be open to receiving goodness. Believe you are worthy of abundance. And I've already said that to you, because you are. A gift is coming your way. So something is on its way to you. Something is coming to you where you're going to receive, and you're going to look back and go, you know what? I've been doing this for 10 years, as you just said, and I'm going to live my life, and I'm going to start receiving the recognition that you deserve. Because sometimes when you start to think positively, you start feeling grateful for yourself. And the knowledge and the tools and the things that you've done in those 10 years, that's knowledge that someone's just starting out in your job and not going to have. You've learned so much. And yes, you may have fallen and you got back up again. But look back at the failures, because you've got up. You've done it again. Share your knowledge. Have you thought about teaching, as in private tuition, like in groups on Zoom or whatever the case may be, or any other platforms? Share your knowledge, and trust me, people will pay for that. And as Alison just said, sometimes you just have to leave for your own well-being. Absolutely, 100%. Never feel stressed or undervalued in any position. You are a great person. You are a great human being, and people should appreciate for what you have and what you have achieved. Look back over those 10 years and what you've learned. Hold your head up and say, you know what, I've learned this. Why should you quit? I think about quitting SBTV all the time. You ask Terry and Alison, how many times have I moaned that I say, I've had enough, I've given up. Why should I do this for people? I don't get donations. I spend a lot of money on this. I go out, spend my own money on petrol, back and forth. I get verbally abused. I get people to talking behind my back. I get nasty emails sent to me. And I just thinking, it's just not worth it. Why should I bother? But then it's those small people that sometimes it helps. We have broadcasted over to 3.4 million people on this channel. Over 1,000 live shows on here. We make no money from this show. We don't get many viewers. A lot of people just take from this channel. And we keep going because out of those handful of people who come on, who require help, get it. We built it as a community so people can help one another. And then we can be supportive. Yes, we have conflict of interest a lot of the times. But we should still be there. We should help those people. And that's why we keep going. And when I'm in one of these fancy moves and saying, I've had enough, I'll give up. I can't be bothered. And then I get that little voice saying, why? 3.5 years you've been doing this. You want to give all this up because you're in a peed off mood today. And when I go live and I see someone, it's like, for example, take Monday. I know I've gone off on a tangent here, but I hope this is making sense. On Monday, during Alison and Dawn's show, they had Keith on. And I was watching what they do, and they had the laughter, and as they usually do, taking the mickey, and it's great fun. But during that show, at some point, there was the thank yous that made sense. That helped me. Thank you. You don't understand how much you've helped me. You don't realise how much you've put me on the right path. It's those words, it's those people that one person has had an impact on. And if you can support that one person, and that person feels better within themselves, and as I said earlier on, that's going to make them grow. So, Queen Bee, don't give up. Do something, as you just said. I think I just gave me guidance to start something on my own. Absolutely, do it. And if SBTV can happen anyway, then let us know, because we'll be more than happy to help. There's people here to guide you and support you wherever they can. Just don't give up on what you've achieved, okay? What you've done with your life. Look back in those 10 years and don't hold things close to your chest any longer. Open up a bit more, okay? And if your friends can be there and support you, then they will be there for you, because that's what it's all about. There is definitely a new beginning, because when you look at the card, you've got the butterflies. And I've always said, whenever I see butterflies in a card, it also means new beginning. And if you look at the light on the unicorn there, an idea sparked in your head. Light bulb sort of moment, then use it. Good things are on your way. Absolutely, Heidi, yeah. Just as many help and take, let's be honest. Absolutely. There are plenty of people who just take. Loads of people to take. But remember what I said. It's all about communication. If they've done no harm, or they don't know what they've done, then speak up. Don't talk behind their back. Don't talk about negative things. Be honest with them. Be truthful to them. And that way you can then move forward, because we don't understand sometimes. Right, and the card for you is Balance card. And there's your card for you, Queen Bee. Blending the ideas of others with your own to create something extraordinary. There you go. We've just been talking about that. Successful compromise, the power of diversity, self-control, patience, and balance. There you go. That's a really good card for you. You are welcome. As long as it helps, that is the main thing. Right, young peeps, I'm off. I've just seen the time. I'm getting old. I need to have my sleep. No comments from you guys either. Thank you everybody for sharing. Let's have a quick look at the final reading. Don't forget, tomorrow night there's nothing on unless someone volunteers their time to come on to do it. But if not, there's nothing on. So a night off for me. Yay. But Thursday we have Rachel Galbraith on doing her palmistry and tarots. But she might announce something different actually Thursday, something coming to the channel. And then on Friday, if I remember rightly, we have a new show starting. This is going to possibly a monthly one. See how it goes first. But we have the lovely Angie and Christy, who's here tomorrow. They're all the way from America, who are coming on to join us. So that's Friday at 8 o'clock, is where it's asking questions about your spiritual growth and a demonstration of mediumship. So a very similar to Matt and Kirsty's show, but American version, if you know what I mean. Something like that. But anyway, it's all about you being positive in your mind, how you can go forward with your life and ideas, and they will answer to their best ability with the guidance from Spirit. Okay, so that is it. I'm afraid I'm going to pull a card for everybody and read what it says, and I'm just going to leave it to you. I apologise if I've waffled on. It was just on a flow tonight. Courage. You are safe. Fear is an illusion. Set strong boundaries. That's what it says. Stand up for yourself. Speak the truth. And if you speak the truth without any rumours or anything like that, be true within yourself and have the courage to stand up and face whatever it is you need to face. Okay. Hi Ruth, nice to see you on here. Hey Beverly. So that is it, everybody. Thank you everybody for sharing. 229 shares. Thank you very much. Lovely. So good night everyone. Stay safe and yeah, take care. Bye for now.